Magandang araw po mga kaguro. Instructions on teacher hiring for school year 2022 to 2023. Araw po mga kaguro. Instructions on teacher hiring for school year 2022 to 2023. The Department of Education, DepEd, issued instructions on teacher hiring for school year 2022 to 2023, or DepEd Memorandum No. 76, Series of 2022. The Schools Division Offices, SDO, are expected to make sure that all DepEd schools have an adequate teacher workforce before the start of classes for school year 2022 to 2023. This memorandum will therefore make guidance for selecting qualified teachers for the position. Read DepEd Memorandum No. 76, Series of 2022. Dated August 30, 2022. DepEd Memorandum No. 76, Series of 2022. Instructions on teacher hiring for school year 2022 to 2023. Regional Directors, Schools Division Superintendents, all others concerned. 1. In preparation for the opening of classes for school year 2022 to 2023, the Schools B Division Offices, SDO, are expected to ensure that all DepEd schools will have an adequate teacher workforce. 2. In relation to this, the Schools Division Superintendents, SDS, as the appointing authority, shall appoint the right people for the right job at the right time, by strictly adhering to the principles of merit, fitness, competence, equal opportunity, transparency, and accountability. The recruitment, selection, and appointment, RSA, of new teachers shall be done judiciously and expeditiously. Thus, the SDO shall observe the following. A. Achieve 100% utilization rate, in terms of filling up of newly created and existing teaching items, by the end of August 2022, with the following considerations. I. Strict observance of the prescribed RSA processes and parameters, in accordance with the existing hiring guidelines, and e.e. coordination with the beneficiaries, under special hiring arrangements, by virtue of Republic Act, R.A. Numbers 10612 and 7687, with the Department of Science and Technology, DOST, and sa Pinas, ikaw ang ma'am or sir, SPIMS, employment program with the Department of Labor and Employment, DOLE, to inform them of the schedule of demonstration teaching, interview, and the documentary requirements needed to be submitted. B. SDO shall be guided by the anticipated effectivity of the provisions of Part 5, E, of DepEd Order No. 019, Series of 2022, or the Department of Education Merit Selection Plan anchored on the Civil Service Commission Memorandum Circular, CSCMC, No. 014, Series of 2018, otherwise known as the 2017 Omnibus Rules on Appointments and Other Human Resource Actions, revised 2018. C. Faithful to the Department's commitment to merit-based hiring, teacher applicants are advised that the selection and appointment of teachers in DepEd are strictly based on the criteria and parameters stipulated in the hiring guidelines. As a non-partisan organization, the department may accept and acknowledge endorsements from any source or proponent. However, these endorsements shall not, in any way, be given extra points or credit in the selection process, nor shall guarantee priority in hiring. This is consistent with the equal opportunity principle that DepEd as an organization is committed to implement in order to select the most qualified candidates based on their qualifications and competence. D. Further, the appointing authorities, Human Resource Merit Promotion and Selection Board, HRMPSB, and Human Resource Management Officers, HRMO, shall uphold the MSP principles, as follows. I. Put premium on merit, fitness, and competence of applicants to ensure that those who will be appointed have the necessary qualifications that match the competency requirements of the position to be filled in order to perform the duties and responsibilities efficiently and effectively. Remain accountable for the selection of employees in adherence to the basic principles stated herein, to explain, clarify, and justify human resource actions, disclose the results in a transparent manner, and be responsible for decision or decisions made. At all times, ensure that all relevant, reliable, and timely information on recruitment, selection, and placement be available to the public, and IV. Strictly observe non-discrimination activities, to allow any applicant within or outside DepEd to apply for a position, regardless of age, sex, sexual orientation and gender identity, civil status, disability, religion, ethnicity, or political beliefs. In the establishment of the Registry of Qualified Applicants (RQA) for school year 2022 to 2023, and, as part of the interim strategies and protocols on teacher hiring for school year 2022 to 2023, in view of the state of public health emergency and issuance of DepEd Merit Selection Plan, the SDO shall implement the following. In view of the one-year validity of the RQA, the SDO shall establish a new RQA for school year 2022 to 2023. Based on the usual teaching hiring process, the SDO are allowed to commence the call for applications and undertake the recruitment and selection process in advance to establish the RQA for school year 2022 to 2023 in anticipation of the timely appointment and deployment of teachers to newly created items this year. To expedite the recruitment and selection process, as well as to augment the number of applicants in light of the COVID-19 situation, the SDO that have yet to exhaust the school year 2021 to 2022 RQA may consider the remaining qualified applicants to be included in the school year 2022 to 2023 RQA, provided that said applicants should have expressed their intent to apply in school year 2022 to 2023 by submitting the following: 1. Letter of intent in accordance with the SDO call for applications, and 2. Updated credentials and application documents, if any. The points earned by the teacher applicants in the previous year's RQA may be honored, unless they have presented new documents to update their points. 3. For further queries and clarifications, please contact the Bureau of Human Resource and Organizational Development, Human Resource Development Division, Department of Education Central Office, DepEd Complex, Meralco Avenue, Pasig City through email at broad.hrdd@deped.gov.ph or at telephone number 02-8470-6630. 4. Immediate dissemination of this memorandum is desired by authority of the Secretary, Epameko V. Densing III, Undersecretary and Chief of Staff. Maraming salamat. At kung ikaw ay interesado ng mga bidyong tulad nito, mangyaring suportahan ang channel na ito sa pamamagitan ng pagpindot ng like, pag-share ng mga video at kung bago ka pa lang sa channel na ito, please subscribe sa channel na ito at pindutin ang notification bell at piliin ang all upang maabisuhan ka para sa mga paparating pang mga videos.